2012 is also the 2016 and we now 8 years in opposition, 8 years in government. This man is now well prepared to be the next president of the world. What do you experience? If you are already a one term, the only one-term president in the Fourth Republic. That's all I experience. But if your experience is the experience of failure, what is the use of that experience to the people of Ghana? If your experience is the experience of failure, what use is that to the people of Ghana? And to Master Tetia, the Sabo, Namendaba, Bobiadi hymno, Bobiadi hymno. Yakubosa, any Panamai. Uku Biamwadi and Katabu Sawansa, Ubi Katabua. Nobody else in the world. But we are going to somebody tell no, he has to be a cat. Now, Papa, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, number 1, that's one. That's all it is. Looking about the answer. Now they issue a parliament. About going now opposition speaker, officer or hard deal of parliament. Now, the Sabo, we are just out for foreign rule. MPP parliamentary candidates. What is the tomorrow? One parliament. Ghana, on Saturday, we're going to be voting about the future development of our country. The the Baba and the fact that no the bill so about the cow, that's the person we're looking for. Somebody who has a program for the future of our country. Somebody who understands what are the geopolitics and the strategies of this 21st century. The biggest task before every country in the world is how to master the fourth industrial revolution. The first industrial revolution, we in Africa, we missed out. On the contrary, we were a victim. We missed out the second. We missed out the third. We cannot afford to miss the fourth industrial revolution. And God has gifted us, Ghana, a leader who understands what it takes to succeed with the fourth industrial revolution. We have a man who has a clear idea of how digital technology, artificial intelligence is going to help us lead our development forward. We should not miss this opportunity. We should not miss this opportunity. We should not miss, especially you, the young people whom I see so many of you before us. We are looking for somebody who has a clear plan for our country. Or somebody who's going to come and talk to us about the 24-hour economy. When you ask him, What does it mean? Oh, I say it's voluntary. It's voluntary. What's the government policy? It's voluntary. What do you do that? Government policy. You're voluntary. Where your policy? Where your policy? Everyone is saying your BBC so. Oh, now I'm saying that he 24-hour. Let me to me show, sir. 4 solid years in our country. Yes. You couldn't keep the lights on for 12 hours a day. How are you going to guarantee us a 24-hour economy when you couldn't keep the lights on for 12 hours a day? Go back to the I convert. I don't go back to the where anybody is more than where anybody is more than it is the development of our country which is at stake. These last 8 years, we have seen some unprecedented developments in our country. The expansion of our infrastructure in all areas, road infrastructure, educational infrastructure, our health infrastructure, our IT infrastructure. We have seen amazing leaps. And all these achievements that were done under my government, beside me, on my right hand, was Dr.Bawumia, who enabled us to make these achievements. Free senior high school boys. Some people said we couldn't do it. We needed 12.
We need to add this one.
We needed 20 years before we could have free senior high school. Today, 5.7 million young Ghanaians have benefited from the policy. When I came, the school population was 800,000 in senior secondary school. Today, it's 1.6 million in senior. We have doubled the number of young people who are going to school. Not only have we broadened the access, we have also improved the quality. Last year, the WACC results of the senior high school students in Ghana were the best in the history of the examination. The best. We have a political leader whose concept of policy is reviewing and cancelling. Reviewing and cancelling. Reviewing policy is not policy. Cancelling policy is not policy. Policy is a positive.
And boys in senior shows that President Kufro did it. Not many people thought we could do free maternal care. That President Kufro did it. Not many people thought we could do school feeding. That President Kufro did it. This is about possibilities and a mindset of possibilities. When my opponent came into office, can you remember one policy, that initiative that we implemented in 8 years? 8 years. What did he implement? Was it Jumsa or was it a confirm? He could not come out with any policy initiative affecting the whole country. One initiative. So the choice is simple. Are we going into the future with a mindset of possibilities, or are we going into the past with a mindset of Nkoko Nkiti? And sometimes it is important to remind ourselves, because we are a problem-solving government. And Napo over the last 8 years has demonstrated this superbly. We have been solving problems. When we came into office and many people could not send their children to senior high school, we said free senior high school education for everyone. We have solved that problem. 5.7 million children are going. But what is even more important, when we came into office, there were more boys than girls in senior high school. For every 100 boys, we had 68 girls. Today, there are more girls than boys in senior high school. And as the president said, their performance has dramatically increased. The core 6 subjects of WACC, the pass rate in 2016 was 24%. Last year, it was 64%. And the top 3 students in the whole of West Africa in the WACC exam last year, number 1, number 2, number 3, all came from Ghana. All came from Ghana. Today, I therefore was not surprised, but I was pleasantly surprised when the data ranking the 54 African countries by quality of education. There were 54 countries. 2 weeks ago, the data came out. Ghana is number 2 in the whole of Africa in terms of quality of education. Number 2 in the whole of Africa. Tunisia is number 1. Ghana is number 2 in the whole of Africa. Children, we have not left it at free SHS. We've brought free technical and vocational education. We have invested 6 billion Ghana cedis over the last 7 years in technical and vocational education, the highest of any government since independence. We have restored the teacher training allowances that were cancelled. We have restored the nursing training allowances that were cancelled. In the area of healthcare, we have seen dramatic improvement, major investment in health infrastructure, hospitals. We are seeing major hospitals that we are working on, even excluding Agenda 111. And the president has started commissioning the Agenda 111, and I will continue to commission them all the way into next year. There is no government in the history of Ghana that has invested more in health infrastructure than the Dr.Bawumia government. No government. None. When we came into office, Ghana had just 37 ambulances, the whole of Ghana, and we said 1 constituency, 1 ambulance. Today we have 307 ambulances in the National Ambulance Service. We had major problems with the National Health Insurance. It was collapsing. It was reverting to cash and carry. We have paid most of their debts. and diseases that were not covered under national health insurance, we have brought them in. Childhood cancer is now covered by national health insurance. Sickle cell disease, the drug hydroxyurea, is now covered by national health insurance. And since December 1st, just a few days ago, Ghana is now providing free kidney dialysis under national health insurance. Today, we have brought many initiatives to bear. We have issued the Ghana card. President Kufuor passed the NIA Act in 2008. 8 years of the Mahama administration, they couldn't issue the Ghana card. And when we came into office, the president asked me to champion the issue of the Ghana card. And today, we have issued the Ghana card to our citizens. We have done, when we came into office, Ghana did not have a working address system. You had to use landmarks by the tree, by the blue house for directions in many places. Today, we have implemented the digital property address system, and you can find anywhere in Ghana, any location in Ghana. Today, Ghana, our own Ghana, is the second country in the whole world to implement a digital property address system. We have solved a major problem. Today, we have brought in mobile money interoperability. Today, Ghana has done something no other African country has done. We have made our domestic payment system totally interoperable. Your Momo account today is working like a bank account. When I said that with Momo interoperability, everybody will have a bank account, my opponents never understood it. They talked about brick and mortar bank account. I'm talking about digital bank accounts. Digital bank accounts. Today, with what we have done with mobile money interoperability, in the whole of Africa, it is only Ghana that has complete domestic payments interoperability. Only Ghana. And we have 100% access to financial inclusion. Today, we have brought drones to help in the delivery of medical services. Blood to help in the delivery of vaccines.